Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of the Realm of Parthoris for Heretic on the Thou Art a Smite-Meister difficulty, played through GZDoom. We're doing all levels with a 1 start, and this is E1M8, Profanum Sanctum. Let's begin. In we go to what may be the final level of the Realm of Parthoris, sort of. Well, there's a bonus level after this one, but hey, look at that time code, and look, we got an Ophidian to kill. Yeah, lots of interesting stuff already that you may have noticed. So we're gonna go up the stairway after disposing of that Disciple of Despair to dispose of these undead warriors. Especially you, buddy. We're gonna grab this right here too and flip the switch. It'll be nice for later, but it will bring these guys out. So let's just chill out and you know, give the video a reason to have such a long time code. So if you don't know, this map has 280 enemies. And that's not even counting the potential extra ones that may appear during the gameplay. You'll see. But anyways, we're gonna dispose of all these guys with the Dragon Claw, maybe the crossbow too. We're also going to wait for them to come a little bit closer so we can talk to them face to face, all while dodging their projectiles like a champion. Yeah, come on. And that should be the last one, I believe? Probably. Let's go down either way and dispose of these guys. Mr. Funny Man needs to go. Right. Now we're gonna go down here and dispose of these guys. These undead warriors with their green axes. I got hit by one of those green axes. Now I'm gonna hit you with my green crossbow bolts. Now we can make our way down into this area and get a bunch of mace spheres, but no fire mace. Sad. There's also the yellow door, but we don't have a yellow key, not yet. But we will get one later on in the video. So let's continue. Let's move along, shall we? Let's flip the switch and dispose of this fellow. Use up some of this ammo so I don't pick up too much of it. Might as well preserve some of it for future encounters. Grab this though, and go into here. Dispose of this fellow. Just get him out of the way. And this guy too. Look at these snakes. We're gonna go down into this area to grab this shadow spear. It may be useful, but then again, maybe not. You might as well grab it either way. Grab this too, for the ammo. And use it to dispose of these guys. Grab this tome too. More mace spheres, no fire mace, still sad. Very unfortunate, but we are going to get rid of this fellow with the wand. Yeah, how do you like that, buddy? Right, so now we've cleared this area out. We are going to go back up into this place. Grab this, thank you very much. And flip the switch so I can go back down here. And I'll kill you. As you can see, this area also needs a yellow key, so we're just going to not go there for the time being. Instead, we're going to go over here and dispose of the Saber Claw and go around here and dispose of these guys. Make the best of each situation. We'll go down the stairway to see that there's another yellow key door, but still don't have a yellow key. Well, we're finally going to go get it. But first, a little detour. Just to grab some stuff here. And now we'll finally go into this area, flip the switch, wake this guy up, destroy everything he knows and loves before finally going into this area and grabbing the yellow key. Finally, we have it. Now we're gonna kill these undead warriors, or at least get them to move around a little bit so we can put some time bombs right in their face. Kill some golems in the process too. Very ideal. Let's take some sips of our sippy juice, because we got a few boo-boos. Let's also get rid of these guys. And you too. Yeah, there we go. When you flip the switch, this lowers back down, so we don't need it. Here's another place where you can get mace spears, but no fire mace still. Very sad. And here's a place with a funny texture, look at that. And we're back up here, as you can see, but we have the yellow key, so let's press this and go into this area. And dispose of these guys, grab the bag of holding and the hell staff. Use the hell staff to dispose of these ghosts. And grab ammo for it as well. Now let's flip that switch, very important. So we're gonna go into this area now and clear out this Iron Lich and all of his little buddies. Look at that tornado. We could probably use the Shadow Sphere for it, but nah. We'll just run around. Maybe grab an egg. It's very good to have in these trying times. We'll flip the switch, and hopefully this tornado is done, because I'm gonna go up here and grab this energy orb. I'm gonna use said energy orb to shoot at these guys to at least soften them up. Very slowly, tediously. And when I soften them up, I can go up there and finish them off with a crossbow, or just outright kill them from down here. But I'm probably gonna use the crossbow when I get up there. And maybe some sippy juice sips. Because they're guarding a mystic urn. I'll take that, thank you very much. And everything else you have here too. Thanks, buddy. So let's check this area out again, and as you can see, it's the area where we were in before, but we don't have to go here. Let's double check the rest of these places. Like the places where the quivers were earlier, and some of these other places that have enemies in them now. Like the main place we were in, and also this area. We'll open up this place and check it out again. Grab these mace spheres. You never know if we'll get a fire mace or not. Probably not. He will kill this guy, because he's an embarrassment to the... Alright, so this guy's infighting. I don't know with whom, but now I know. Of course, this guy's here too, trying to tickle me. Not that ticklish, buddy. But I am gonna grab this and go into here to make sure that this area is gonna be cleared out. So I can get more items like these sippy juice pickups. And dispose of the disciple. And go to this place, make sure this fellow's dead. And you too, since you want to be Mr. Attention Seeker. And you get the wand. Alright, so now that we've cleared that area out, we're gonna go into here and check this place out with all these little snakes groveling here. Use some time bombs on them, and some sippy juice. And look at this, there's lots of energy orbs here, for good reason, you'll see why. But we're gonna use some of them on these gargoyles, and maybe the elven one too. We're also gonna use this crossbow on this guy, all while grabbing these things. And the silver shield, it's nice to have as well. And look, more mace spheres, still no fire mace. But hey, at least this guy dropped some arrows, but let's flip the switch and summon these guys in. dispose of them immediately. You too, buddy. And not only do we have to deal with Disciples of the Sparrow, we also have to deal with this amigo in the distance. Mr. I want to shoot tornadoes right at you. Maybe some ice balls. Yeah, no. I don't think so. Alright, so now that we've flipped those switches in these various places, we can go back down here and check for any remaining enemies like this dude. Grab some runes from his corpse. Now let's check this place out, and as you can see, there's plenty of enemies up there, so let's get the Hellstaff ready and exterminate them. Also grab the green key. And while we're killing these guys, these other guys will pop out because they're really spooky, but we have the Phoenix Rod. We're going to use it immediately on this Iron Lich. And these other ones too. Because they appear to try and bamboozle you, but we're better than that. Oh, there's one more here. That's right. Not anymore. Alright, so we have plenty of claw ammo. We just need to lure these guys out. So let's get them to fly around the area so they come closer here. Come on, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Now let's do a little bit of a U so we don't get hit. Wait around a little bit too, so they move around and crowd up together, because they always do that. Well, usually they do. And look, one dropped a Tome of Power, two dropped a Tome of Power. Very generous with the tomes. Yes, I will take those, thank you very much. And look, there are more mace spheres, no mace. Still very sad, but look at this. There's lots of greater runes. We might as well grab those since those are great. In fact, they're so great that they're greater. We'll also drop down into here and dispose of these guys. Like, look at these guys. You might as well use your Phoenix Rod on all of them. And maybe the Hellstaff as well, because these guys are just sitting here with their grinning little faces, thinking they're hot shit, so just exterminate them. Run around in circles if one of them fires a tornado. And do the same thing with these guys. And you're golden. Right, so now we can flip this switch again. And check this place out. We're gonna go back up into this part. Look at this texture again. And look at this tornado still following me, still going. Nice. It had to get rid of me, didn't it? Well, nice try. I'm gonna take the sippy juice and these arrows. These ones too. And we're going to go further down into this place and meet some new friends like the Molitor. No, he's up there, but we'll deal with him later. Well, actually, I think he's over here somewhere. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up here with the Dragon Claw in hand and exterminate these ghostly undead warriors. We can grab some energy orbs in this area, but also go into this teleporter to try and telefrag this guy, but, you know, sometimes he isn't in the right spot, so I'm gonna do it again. Let's do just that. It looks like I telefragged an undead warrior instead. Interesting. Well, a deaden's a deaden, so let's go into here. And go up this stairway and do much of the same. Well, didn't telefrag this guy. Didn't telefrag either of them, but whatever. Whatever, my dude. We're just gonna make our way into this place. Check out this spot with this guy. And here's a fire mace. You know how it is with a fire mace. Sometimes it doesn't want to appear in some levels. And here's another problem. There are some ghostly enemies that can't even get hit by it at all. So let's go hunt them down, but not get stuck around here. Of course, when you grab the fire mace, the disciples appear and try to ambush you because they teleport right into the place. So you might as well get them out of the way. Also the undead warriors, the ghostly ones at least. I'm gonna focus my fire on the ones that can't be hit by any of my weapons. Well, the fire mace at least. Physical weapons, that is to say. I could probably use the fire mace right now. In fact, I'm gonna do just that. Might as well. Are you gonna flicker? I don't think so, buddy. You're gonna taste these balls. I know I'm not letting them bounce, but it's still fine. It still does adequate damage, even if it doesn't bounce, as long as you get up there and get in their faces. I'm gonna get in this guy's face and get rid of them, like so. Grab some ammo for the crossbow. And use the hell staff as well, might as well. You get the balls though. If they don't miss. Mr. I want to move around and avoid balls. Also gonna grab more balls here and flip the switch for future reference. And look, it's the Molitor. The Molitor. The big beefy boy. Let's get out of here. I don't even want to look at them. I do want to go up here and grab this sippy juice. Might be useful later. But I think we got most of what we needed in this area. We flip the switch back there. We get the blue key. But we also get to meet these guys. You know, the funny boneheads. Well, I guess they're iron liches, so they're iron boneheads. Whatever, dude. And look, all the enemies are here, all of them. So let's get rid of each and every one of them. Maybe get the Molitor to get in the action as well. We're out of Hellstaff ammo, so that's fine. We'll just switch to the Dragon Claw as well. Still try to get some guys to fight one another. Maybe beat up the Molitor too. And since we have all these Tomes of Power, we can probably use those as well. Probably won't do too much damage to the Molitor, because the Molitor has resistance against it, so doesn't matter too much, but might as well insta-kill the rest of these guys for only 5 ammo. And of course it still doesn't work on the Iron Liches, so let's use this attack. Because that one works on these guys. And we'll use the crossbow on this guy since we have plenty of ammo for it. Might as well. It'll take a while. We don't have gauntlets, so I can't do my usual trick with this fellow. Not today, unfortunately. But that works too, as you can see. Now, did anyone decide to wander around here for whatever reason? I don't think they did. Either way, we should have the blue key. So let's move on after double checking some of these other places, like this one. Might as well grab this egg. and go through this portal so I can go back into here. And the reason why I'm going back into here is so I'm going back into this place and opening this door up and flipping both of these switches so I can go up here. And getting ready to kill all these guys. Yep. Or use the Dragon Claw too, and maybe a Mystic Urn if things get a little nasty. Which it probably will, because as you can see there are like lots of enemies up here. But maybe not. Of course, flipping that switch lowers that again. And look at all these balls. We got just about everything here except you know, was it 75 kills or maybe 65? Yeah, 65. So, where are all those kills, you might be wondering? Well, I'm gonna grab some stuff real quick to make sure that I'm ready for this. Because this is E1M8, or rather this is the 8th level of the whole shebang. Might as well make sure my ammo's all packed up. I think it is. It's good enough. So, let's go through this portal and meet our destiny. So up we go. And back into the portal. And as you can see, the Serpent Dude's here. Mr. Serpent Man, Mr. Rider of the Serpent, Rider of the Serpent McGee. And he brought friends. Right. Let's just run around in circles and gather them all in one spot, shall we? Let's hope that our auto-aim focuses on the Serpent Boy, too. And, you know, use the Mystic Urn if stuff like that happens. As you can see, there's lots of dudes here, so, we're just gonna have to deal with it. But hey, on the bright side, there's plenty of greater runes. And you can shoot a bunch of them with said runes, but I'm gonna fight this big beast instead of the wizards right here. I'm gonna fight the lizard instead of the wizards. And I'm gonna fight the lizard wizard after that. All while circling around all of them. I'll probably soften up a bit of them in the process, but that's fine. Might as well. There's more than enough ammo to go around for all of them. So the more the serpent gets damaged, the more aggressive it'll try to be. It'll shoot 3 things instead of 1. That's how you know you're weakening it. Because as it gets weaker, it gets stronger. Something like that. And he's down for the count. But now we have to fight the big boy. And let's use these. Might as well. And the wand. Tyson style. Yeah, you can use the powered up wand in a Tyson run. Now, it won't do too much damage to this barrel if you're using the Hell Staff powered up, but does get him to move around a bit. Sometimes it forces him to teleport. I think there's a hard-coded exception for that. But since our tome's out, we might as well kill him with the staff and soften up some of these other guys too. Let's actually. I have 4 more foams. I should probably use those too. Yeah, Legion of Chickens. Even if I don't kill them while they're still chickens, I'll at least ruffle some feathers, I guess. Now, of course, you know the deal with the Sparrow. He'll still summon in disciples endlessly throughout the fight, and since this is GZDoom, he doesn't have a limit on them. So, you know, he won't summon too much since this is only Smite-Meister, but he will still summon them nonetheless. And you don't want to get hit by him, of course, because, you know, he's super powerful wizard, deals a gazillion damage. Well, he could do a gazillion damage, but thankfully we have a silver shield. It'll absorb 50% of whatever damage he throws at us, so we might not get insta-killed by him if we're not unfortunate enough to get hit by a max damage roll. We also have a Mystic Urn if things get too nasty. And of course, we still have all these guys to deal with as well. So let's get these guys and get the big boy out of the way. At least try to. Like, these guys are so obstructive. I want to kill the big boy, but you are all in the way. Like, get out of here, friends. Get out of here, you silly friends. Funny wizard men. Now you'll know you have damaged the Sparrow enough when he starts teleporting a lot more and starts summoning things a lot more, summoning more disciples and whatnot. Just make sure to basically run around in circles and you'll eventually get them. And don't hesitate to take your time to kill him either. I'll use another urn. There are no health pickups here, by the way. So, you want to save them if you can. Or preferably not get hit, so you won't have to worry about it. I mean, all the enemies here toss projectiles, so it's theoretically possible. I mean, in my practice run, I've done this on like 8 health. And of course he teleports around still, but we're gonna dispose of his little friends. And look, you might even get some stuff in the process too. Here, take some bows, buddy. Your friends might get some bows too. We're not gonna go up there with all these guys because, you know, I have a feeling the moment we teleport, they'll immediately try to strike us and probably body block us too. So, let's use hit scan on this guy too. Yeah, this guy. It's not like he's a super evil wizard or anything. It's just this guy. And the aim's not cooperating, but that's fine. Still gonna get rid of these guys, still gonna get rid of you. And there he goes. Once he's dead, all of his little minions will die too. If you want to grab anything, you can, but it will be kind of redundant at this point because you're pretty much done. Now, the thing about this level is when it's done, this lift, you're gonna have to wait for it like the whole time. So let's turn on the Shadow Sphere, drop some time bombs, and wait for this lift to lower. Might as well clean up everything while we wait. 29 minutes, I think it drops around 30. Or some sort of specified amount of time, I'm not completely sure. But we can just chill around here. Like I said, you can take your time killing this boss because I believe this lowers down eventually either way. It's a really slow lift. I think the level designer wasn't expecting you to complete this level this fast. And that's saying a lot because we spent like half an hour on it already. So, let's have some time to appreciate the scenery, I guess. Like, look at how all the textures were used. All the blue colors and green and orange and gray. And of course the stained glass designs are pretty too. I love the stained glass. And yes, you really do have to wait for this lift to lower. I don't know how long it takes to be precise, but it sure does take a while. So while we wait for the lift to lower, we can probably just chill out here. Maybe shoot some items, or shoot some weapons. Use up all the ammo we just picked up, just for shits and giggles. But hey, look, no, it finally lowered, and it's at 30 minutes and 53 seconds. So once you enter this, you are done. So let's do this. And with that, we are done with Profanum Sanctum. There are no secrets in this level. There's only a boss that kills all the enemies if you haven't killed them all yourself. So theoretically, you could probably just run straight towards this area and kill the Sparrow, and you'll kill all the enemies in the process. But hey, I got all the items though, and I did it all in under 31 minutes. Well, I did the intro and this outro, so this video will definitely be over 30 minutes, or 31 minutes even, maybe over 32 as well. But as you can see, this is the mostly final level. There's one more though. There's a bonus level, so stay tuned for that. But until then, toodaloo.